Thank you, Crossroad Africa. It's good to be here again. My name is Mayo Anubanjo. I'm happy to be here. Today, we are going to continue from where we stopped last week on Forex Trading Masterclass. That is A to Z of Forex trading. That is what we are going to continue today. And we have our facilitator in our midst, Mr. Taiwo Balogun is here and is ready to continue from where we stopped last week. Mr. Taiwo Balogun, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Mayowa Onobanjo. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, sir. And you?
I'm doing great.
Okay, it's good to have you here once again, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I appreciate you.
Yeah, welcome, sir. So
Yes,
today
sir.
we're crossroad. We are continuing from where we stopped last week, and we have already touched the very beginning aspect of A to Z of forex trading. And today we are continuing from where we stopped. And Mr. Taiwo Balogun, without wasting much of your time, because I know you are very busy and busy, having you here is a great privilege. So don't let us waste most of our time, sir. We can start from here. Yes, sir.
You're welcome. So how is your day?
Fine, sir.
Okay, so I want to welcome all our viewers. Let me also see how I can share this video. So I want to enjoy you to also please share, keep sharing. Let's see what we can do to bring people on board so that people can learn together. We can come together to learn, and you can also start a watch party. You can start a watch party on your wall, on your timeline. I'm doing that. Although NEPA just switch off the light, but I think the this thing is okay. Okay. So right now, let's get down to the business of today. Last week, we were able to establish the fact that forex trading is something that is worth doing, and that it is something that anyone can do. But I would like you to please go back. Okay, the light is back. I'd like you to go back to the video that the last video on this episode of this program, and watch what we have on that platform, and watch what we have on that platform. It's going to be a blessing to you. So let me also appreciate my wonderful brother, Mr. Mayowa. I appreciate you for what you're doing, and you are doing a great job. I can say that you are doing a great job, and I want to encourage you to continue. Yes, to continue. There's always a day for reward. There's always a day for reward. So now let's get down to the business.
Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome. Now let's get down to the business of the day. We'll continue from where I stopped last week, and let me just do a little recap so that we can, for those that are just joining, so that they can catch up with some of the things that we shared last week. Last week, I was able to share with you that there are two categories of traders: those that are trading already. Let me say three categories: those that are trading and making money, and those that are trading and struggling with trading, and those that are here to trade forex and trying to know what forex is all about. And in last episode, I was able to share with you what forex is and what forex is not. And I told you that forex trading is spiritual in nature. Although this is not a preaching platform, why did I say that? I said money and business of money is spiritual in nature. And the spiritual aspect of money is infinite. That is not limited. And I said, because if you think that money is limited, then you cannot trade forex, because it is something that is being traded on a global market, where you can be in Nigeria and be trading the currency of countries outside Nigeria, like America and Canada, or Australia and Canada, and American dollar and other currencies like that. So we have different types of traders, like I mentioned earlier. And I said money represents a token of participation in the economy of every country, and that is why it is being traded on the forex market. And also, I said you need to know that money is a concept in the forex market. So yes, a lot of people have the wrong mindset when it comes to forex trading. But yes, forex trading is something that you can trade and make money from. It is something that you can live on, provided you know what you are going into, you know what you're doing. Because a lot of people don't know why they are going into forex. They just heard a friend that told them that forex is good. Come, let me. This is the new business now. I used to tell people that forex is not gambling. It's not money doubling or money whatever. It's not MMM. It is a business that must be treated as such. So those are part of the things that we were able to establish last week. And I also said that that forex is not meant for everybody. That you need to have five types of stamina. You need physical stamina, you need intellectual stamina, you need spiritual stamina, emotional stamina, and the last one, which is financial stamina. A lot of people wants to resign their job and come to forex fully. Yes, it is something you can do full time, but you must have these stamina that I just mentioned, because if you are doing it full time, it's going to require you to be sitting down a lot, especially if you are at the early stage of your trading career. You'll be sitting down with your PC a lot. You will need to be reading, studying, researching, making research, and also trading. And you can be on a spot for like 4 hours, 5 hours upward. So you know what that means to your health if you don't build your physical stamina. And also you need intellectual stamina, and that is why I established last week that you need adequate knowledge. If you must trade forex, you need adequate knowledge, and that you also need spiritual knowledge, because it is the business of money is spiritual in nature. Also, you need emotional stamina, because forex is emotional too. Is emotional in nature. Why? The business of money is emotional. Why? Because you can lose money and you can also make money. So those people that used to tell you that you just come, you make money, there's also the losing part of forex trading that you need to understand and admit, and then prevent yourself from losing much to maximizing your profit. I also mentioned that you need that FX trading requires some levels of maturity. When it comes to to money matters, a lot of people are not matured. Yes, and that is why you need to be matured enough to handle this business, because as time goes on, if care is not taken, people will come to you to manage their fund. Are you getting me? Yeah, people will come to you and say, "Oh, I heard that you're a forex trader. Can you trade for me, or can you manage my fund? Can you manage money for me?" I used to tell people, "Yes, you can manage. You can become a fund manager, but you need to take precautions. There are precautions that you need to take. You need to protect yourself. you need to, as in legal wise, you need to protect yourself so that if anything happens along the line, you will not be held liable. At least to some extent, there must be an agreement between you and the person that you are managing his or her fund. Because some people, when it comes to money matters, that is when you know that they are not Christians or Muslim. They can go to any length, especially when you lose their money. And some will think that you've maybe you spend their money for personal reason or personal things without knowing that you lost the money in the forex market. So, but that's why in fact, I used to tell some of my mentees, not some of my mentees, I used to tell my mentees that if you want to manage anybody's fund of
Okay.
portfolio, train that person, let that person understand what forex market is all about. Let
Okay.
the person understand the risk involved, the emotional stress attached to it, as in the good and the bad side of this business, so that because some people will just come and dump their money with you
Okay.
and want you to do magic and be giving them returns at the end of the month. So that is
Okay.
always that opportunity would definitely come for both beginners and also existing traders. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
for that reason, today I want us to quickly dive into the business of today. And what do I have for you today? I have about 9 points to share with you today. 9 points, and I understand that this program is going to end next week, Wednesday. So for those
Yes,
that
sir.
are following, if you have any question, you can please drop your question in the comment box, and also you can get in touch with Mr. Mayowa Onobanjo if you have anything that you want me to attend to, and I'm sure he will get across to me. And then for those of you that might want to that might want to go into it and you don't have knowledge or whatsoever, yes, we can talk about that later. But now, today, I want us to look at number one. I said, what are the things you need to start trading the forex market? What are the requirements? What are the things that you need to start trading the forex market? The number one thing, as mentioned last week, is adequate knowledge. I think there's a background noise over there.
Okay. Okay. I
Yeah.
want to do that now.
All right. Okay.
No. Okay. You can continue, sir.
Okay. So the number one thing that you need to do or to understand is to seek for adequate knowledge, quality, adequate knowledge from people that are trading, that have track records. I mean, that have been trading for some times and that knows what he or she is doing. Because everybody now is a trainer. Everybody wants to once they go to one training program, they now think that they can be trading or they can be training people. So I always want to encourage that you should please look for someone that knows what he or she is doing, and sorry, and then get knowledge from such person. Get knowledge from such person so that you know what you're doing. Adequate knowledge is the number one thing that you must get in this business. So after the adequate knowledge, the next thing that I will advise you to go into is for you to now look at good internet connection. Yes, you need internet connection. You can't trade forex without internet connection. And why do I used to tell people good internet connection? The reason being that there's always a time that you will need, there's what we call fundamental analysis or economic indicators. Economic indicators is being released on a daily basis from different countries that have their currencies traded on the forex market, like US, Britain, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, Japan, um, mentioned a lot of, then Euro, yes, Euro. Now, all these countries have economic indicators. That's news. It is popularly called news that is being released on a daily basis that you must understand them, how to read them. You need to learn that, because there are three types of analysis in the forex market that you must learn. You need technical analysis, you need fundamental analysis, and also you need sentimental analysis, or intermarket. Okay, let me say intermarket analysis. That's what is called intermarket analysis. Now, technical analysis is the use of price action and some technical indicators to trade the forex market, while the fundamental is the economic indicators of the countries that you are trading the currencies. Like if something is coming up in the US now, like, okay, let me show you. There's always a website that we use. Let me see if I can bring up the website. Forex Factory. There's forexfactory.com. There are a lot of them that you can check. There are a
Okay.
lot of them that you can check. Yes. Now let me see if I can share this screen, and then see what we can do. All right. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Share. I'm not sure. Be live. Okay, no. Okay, let me see. So you can type forexfactory.com, forexfactory.com, forex factory. Yes. Let's see. Let me see. Forex.
Forexfactory.com.
Yes, that's where you can easily get the daily economic indicators or calendars, news that are coming up
Okay.
from different countries. You can get that on that website, and it will help you a lot. It will help you a lot. Let me see if I can bring it up, and if I can bring it up, you can easily go to use your stuff to check it. You can easily
Okay.
use your stuff to check it. So that is one of the reasons, one of the websites that we usually use, and you need to understand how those things works, because you need to learn how to interpret all the indicators that will be coming out from that side, or from each country. There are ways to know that. That's part of what you will learn in the. Okay, I can see. Let me share this. Now look at this. Now look at this. Did you see my screen? Hello. Can you see my screen? Okay, now let me continue. Now look at this is Forex Factory, and you can see that on this part. Let me see if I can zoom it. Okay, now okay, I can zoom. I can zoom. Now look at what we have here. We have economic indicators from for Wednesday from GBP. GBP means Great Britain pound, Australia, Japan, CHF is Switzerland, yes, Switzerland, Europe. Now look at 2:30 there was a speech from European Central Bank president. Uh-huh. There was a speech, and also at 3:45 p.m. there was a news also from a speech from US, and by 4:30 there was new home sales from US. So these are part of the things that you need to learn. In fact, you need to understand how it works. You need to understand how it works. You need to know all these things. And look at, you can see that we have red, yellow, orange, red on boxes. Yes, you can see orange, yellow, red boxes. They have interpretations that you need to understand. And in front of that, you see details. If you want to know more about that indicator, click on the detail box. It will show you more about it. Let me see if I can. Okay, let's see. Now for this guy, let's see home sales. Look at details. There are more details that the guy is telling us. He's telling us the source of the indicators. Now, consensus bureau, that it is the latest release, and the measures analyze number of new single family homes that were sold during the previous month. So every month, that data will be coming up, and it's telling us that in January 2020, the last day that it was released, the actual price was actual point was figure was 6494. Now today it came out as 764K, meaning that there is increase on that, and that's why you see this is a positive figure, this is a negative figure. So all these things you need to learn them. There are a lot of things that you need to learn And that is why I am emphasizing that you need adequate knowledge. You need adequate knowledge to understand this. And also, like this green button that is showing now, it's telling us that there is a news that is coming up from United States of America. Crude oil inventories is coming up at 3:30 p.m. So, and this is 4:30 p.m. and this is 4:26 p.m. Nigerian time, and it means that in the next 4 minutes they are going to release this guy. So what you need to do is to just click on it. It will roll by 4:30. It will show the actual. So that is how to use that. To use that on that site. So one thing that you also need to understand. I think you can show my screen now. Okay, so now once you get, there are a lot of things that you need to learn when you need adequate knowledge. And you see why one of the reasons why you need good internet connection is because of so many things that you'll be checking online, and your platform also has to be connected. Then you also need a good computer system or and phone number, a good and mobile phone, a good computer system and mobile phone. A lot of people used to advertise that you don't need laptop. You can come, we'll train you how to trade with your laptop. With your mobile phone. It is not professional. Trading with your mobile phone is not professional. Why? Mobile phone, there are so many things that you cannot do with mobile phone on the forex market. Yes, there are so many things
Okay,
that you
sir.
cannot
Yeah.
do. Yes, there are so many things that you can't do with mobile phone on the forex market. And
Mobile phone.
you see, the platform on the forex on the mobile phone is a bit different from the one on the on the on the system, on the phone, on the laptop or PC. Now, let me see if I can also show something. I'm coming. Let me see. Because I don't usually use mobile phone for trading. I don't use that. But let me Google search if I can see MT4. It is called MT4 platform. MT4 mobile app. Okay,
Okay.
I'm coming in. Okay, yeah. Let me share my screen so that our viewers can see. Now look at. Now you can see for mobile, for app, for mobile app or mobile tablet. This is how it's going to be. Now look at, this is how it's going to
Okay.
be. But for screen, look at it. There is limited. There are so many technical indicators that are not on the mobile app stuff. But on the desktop, it is completed. You have enough stuff there. Now let me show you the desktop now. Let me show you the
Okay.
desktop, the PC version. Okay, okay. Now look at this. You can't compare this to the mobile stuff. And if you are a beginner,
Okay.
it is not advisable to start with mobile phone. It is advisable to start with PC. Now, once you
Okay,
are
sir.
good to an extent on the PC, then you can now be
Okay.
monitoring your trade on the mobile phone. Monitoring means that peradventure you've done your analysis on this chart, and
Okay.
you now leave your home to the office, or you are leaving the office to the home. You can once in a while now check your mobile phone to see what the market is doing, not to be
Okay, sir.
using mobile phone completely for
For
trading.
trading.
Yes,
Okay.
because there
Okay.
are some things you can't do, like here now. Look at, I can draw a line from here to here. This is called trend line. So that our viewers can see.
Okay, sir.
Now look at it. This is called trend line. While okay, I think it's not showing there. Now while I'm hearing myself, there's a feedback.
It's, I'm, okay, sir.
Okay. Now, look at, there are things here that you can't see on the mobile. Now, this is the trading platform. Although this is live, the same thing is the same thing you see on the demo. There's what we call demo and live. Demo and
Okay.
live. So now, let me see if I can zoom it a bit. Oh, I can't zoom. I can't zoom. All right. Okay. Okay, so now this you need internet connection, you need PC or and mobile phone, PC and mobile phone. Then after that, you now need to start demo trading. There's what we call demo trading. Now, what is demo trading? Demo trading simply means that okay, you've acquired knowledge, you have the requirement, the internet connection, the mobile, the PC. Then you now want to learn to be trading without putting in original real money. I mean your real money now.
Okay.
Mhm. So you need the demo platform. The demo platform will allow you to put your knowledge into practice with demo money, virtual money. Are you with me?
I'm with you, sir.
It's just that I don't know why I'm hearing myself. There's a feedback.
I think it's my mobile phone. I'm trying to.
Okay,
I'm
you can
okay.
put earphone. You can use the earphone.
Okay. I've silenced it.
Okay, all right. So now, the demo platform will allow you to trade with 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 virtual money. It is not a real money. So you can start trading with like $1,000, 20,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, $100,000 as much as you want, but it is not real money. But you see, the platform is real time, like as if you are trading live account. But the only difference is just that the emotional attached to real account is different from the demo. You know, I told you that forex trading is emotional in nature.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, the difference is that by the time your real money is involved, you see emotion will come in
Okay, sir.
if care is not taken, and because you see losses at first. When you place trade in the forex market, the first thing you see is minus. Why? Because the broker, there's what we call spread. There's what we call spread. The spread means that it means commission. So it means that by the time you are using the traders platform to trade, the broker's platform, sorry, the broker is expected to charge some commission. So once you place your trade, Pam, they will first of all remove their commission. You understand? So for that reason, the first thing you will see is minus. So even if you see minus, don't be afraid. Once you are on a good trade or in a good trade, you will definitely recover the minus and move to profit. So that is the number three thing that I want to share with you. Number one is adequate knowledge. Number two is good internet connection. Number three is computer system and mobile phone. That the number four is number four is demo trading. You need a demo trading account. And how do you do that? It is easy. You just go to the platform brokers website. There are a lot of brokers in Nigeria and all over the world that you can register with. There are so many of them that you can register with online, but that you need to, but you need means of identification and also utility bill to open a live account anyway. But for demo trading, some of them usually ask that too, so that they want you to at least start life with them. But it's not compulsory, it's not mandatory that you should have drop your stuff with them. But some of them would want to get that so that they can easily market you in the nearest future. But
Okay.
however, once you get the demo account set up, then the next thing is to now start to put your knowledge into practice. You now be practicing demo trading, trading it as if it's a live account or as if it's real money. You see, the mistake that many traders usually do is that they take the demo account with levity. They just, because it's not their money, they do it anyhow. And because it's
Okay.
not real money, people do it anyhow. So I used to tell people, discipline yourself. Let there be self-discipline, which is the number 5 or number 16 that I'd like to share. Self-discipline. Let there be self-discipline so that by the time you switch from the demo account to live account, you would have disciplined yourself to a level that you see that this thing, what I'm doing in the demo is what I want to bring here. So if you are doing anyhow with the demo account, you do anyhow with your real account.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I think I get that.
one of the things that Forex will give you, will do for you is it will give you that room to practice with virtual money before you now put your real money. And some people can do that for 6 months, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years, 5 years. Some people have demonstrated for 10 years before they put their money. They master it, do it well. But in this part of the world, our people don't want to do that. They just want to start today, do 1 month stuff. In fact, in less than 1 month, they want to go live and be telling you that there's a system that just copy and paste. I've told many people there's nothing like copy and paste without your own input. That is why adequate knowledge is a prerequisite. Very, very important. So that's for that. Now the next thing that I'd like to share is what I call, you now need to put in place. By the time you demonstrated for some time, discipline yourself, have self-discipline, manage that demo account as if it's a live account, and then you can now begin to think of live trading. After, even before you go to live trading, there's what you will also imbibe in the course of your demo trading. It is called money and risk management. Money and risk management means how to manage that money that you are trading with, that you will not lose it.
Okay.
And how would you do that? There are a lot of things combined to that. There's what we call lot size. Lot size in the forex market means the size of the currency pair that you want to trade. Like now, for example, if you bring $1,000 to the forex market, you cannot trade the forex market ordinarily with $1,000. Why? Because the minimum amount that you can trade directly in the forex market is $100,000. But when the forex broke now, where forex brokers now came in between as middlemen, or as platform where you can leverage on to use their platform to come and trade with your $1,000, and you can get $999,000 to trade the forex market. But you can't touch that. They are $99,000.
Okay,
Are
sir.
you with me?
Yes,
so
I
it's
am.
technical. It's somehow technical. Now, what that means is that you are leveraging on the capital base of that current that brokerage firm.
Okay, sir.
So they will now ask you to use their platform with your 100,000. Come and trade on our platform. Now, there's what we call lot size. Lot size is in different categories. There's micro, there's mini, there's micro, mini lot, micro lot size, mini lot size, standard lot size. Those are the three basic ones. Now, what it means is that, okay, I want to buy with my $1,000, and I have access to like leverage of ratio 1 to 100. What it means is that your $1,000 is the ratio 1. The 100 is the one that the broker is giving to you. So if you are coming up with $1,000 and you are getting ratio 1 to 100, it means 1,000 times 100, making $100,000. So you can trade $100,000 worth of currencies in the market. And the risk attached to that is that if you are losing from that money, you can't lose from the broker's money. You are only going to lose from your own equity, which is the $1,000.
Okay, sir.
So that's why we always advise people, even if you bring $10,000 to the market, maintain what is called risk management. And what does that mean? It means do not expose more than 5 to 10% of your equity.
Okay.
What does that mean? 10% of $1,000 is $100.
$100.
So if you want to trade anything in the currency forex market, it means you say, okay, 100 naira, okay, $100 times 100. You know, it's one ratio 1 to 100 that they are giving us.
Yes.
So that $100 of your equity times 100 will give you $10,000. So
Yeah.
it means you shouldn't trade more than $10,000 worth of currency, which is the lot size, the size of the currency pair that you want to trade.
Okay.
You get it?
Yes, I'm following you,
So
sir.
so that is where the micro and mini lot size now falls in between.
Okay, sir.
So if you fail to do this, yes, some people are smart. They will expose all their $1,000 and trade lot size, one standard lot size, like that is trading like $100,000 because they have access to brokers fund leverage. Some will be fortunate to make money along the line, but the day that you will lose that money, it won't tell you.
Okay.
So that is that about the
I think that should be network. It's network, and let's just. Oh,
you must continue to learn, to learn,
your
to learn, to learn, to learn, to basis.
hello, your network is hanging, and what you said the last few like 30 seconds or when your network was hanging, I don't think we were able to understand it. Your network, you are somehow hanged, sir,
Okay, I
for
said
almost
you
almost
must
30 seconds.
okay, I said the next point is that we must continue in education. Continuous education is the next thing. Continuous education. Invest in yourself. There is no man is an island in this business. You must continue to educate yourself.
Okay.
Education is continuous.
Knowledge is
Then
power.
yes, knowledge is power. So then the next thing that after that, I will advise that you look for a mentor that can mentor you, because that is one of the reasons why I put together the last boot
State
camp
of
that I did
collaboration.
last week Friday, and it is tagged the spirit of collaboration for forex traders. It is tagged. It is targeted to existing traders only, not for newbies. Now it will be coming. The next edition will be coming up next month. Now that program is for mentoring is to mentor traders, because a lot of them have challenges. So let's come together collectively, collaboratively, and look at this problem and solve it. Some of them they have acquired a lot of ideas, a lot of knowledge, develop a lot of trading software and systems, and the thing is just lying down there. They are not making money from it apart from trading. So let's come together, build their brand, develop their product, and let it be useful, be available in the market for others.
Wow,
So
that is
hello, you want to say
uh,
something?
no, I said that is a good initiative.
So that's the idea, the motive behind the program. So, and also for them to have company registered in the United States of America by the grace of God, and I'm facilitating that by God's grace for those that attended. So at
That's
least
good.
every one of them must have their company registered either in Nigeria. If you have registered one in Nigeria, you must have another one in the US. If you have none, then you must have at least one in the US, and then you can operate globally. So now you need a mentor in this business. It's not something you can do alone, because there's going to be a downtime. And when you are down, who do you share what you're going through with?
With
So that's one of the reasons why you need a mentor in this business. It's something that you can't do alone. You need collaboration, and that's why I'm promoting that boot camp. And thank God for the first maiden edition; it was a success. So on this note, I'd like to entertain question if there's question, and see what we can do.
okay, let me open my phone to see some questions.
Okay,
Promise, sir.
all right.
But you mentioned about demo and live money. So Concerning the demo, and you said they can't withdraw it, and because it's not withdrawable. And
Yes.
is it like a virtual money that they fund that you can play with?
Yes, it's
And
virtual money that you can play, you can practice with
okay.
before you now fund your live account.
A live account with that. Okay.
Mm.
Like
So
now
we used to advise people. I used to advise people, if you know you want to start live trading with $500 or $1,000,
okay.
then you should fund your demo with $500 or $1,000. Manage it. If you can manage the demo trading to an extent, you will definitely manage a live account. Although if you are making like 20% on a demo account, you can now say on a live account, let me be conservative to 10% or 7%.
Okay.
So that's it. That is the ideology.
Okay. But there's no question, sir.
All right, no problem.
Okay. Should we continue, sir? Oh,
No problem. Let's continue. If you have
okay,
questions,
let's
I can
continue. We
attend
don't
to
have
them.
question. Let's continue.
All
We want
right.
to.
All right. So those are the things that I want you to know about in today's class before we wrap up next week. But however, if you are interested, and let me also chip this in, that some people will tell you that they don't want to trade, they don't have the time, that they need people that will manage their fund. Brother or sister, if you want to do that, learn how this business works.
Okay.
Don't just give out your money to people without you understanding how the business works.
Okay, sir.
Why did I say that? The reason being that this guy that trades for you, or that you want them to trade for you, have their own issues, and this is the ideology. If you say I am giving you my money to trade, I need 20%. 20% is on the high side. I don't do that. If you say I need 10%, see, if you say you need 20%, because some investors are very greedy, they will tell you I need 20%, just give me 20% of my capital. Now, what you're automatically saying is that the guy that is managing that fund will also need 20% or 30%. So automatically you need there's going to be pressure of 40 to 50% on your capital or your fund. And there's tendency for him to lose the money.
Okay.
Did you get it?
Yes, I do.
So, but if you have the proper understanding of how this thing works, and you know that there's no rocket science in it, but it is possible to make consistent profit, on the average, you can say, okay, 7% on a monthly basis. Or you say, okay, give me 20% on every quarter,
Okay.
which is very, very conservative for a serious trader to make. He can decide to trade once, twice in a week, or 6 times in a month, because you trade from Monday to Friday, 20 trading days. And it's not every day you'll be trading. If you are
Okay.
trading every day, you quickly wear out.
Okay.
So if you understand all these things, then you know how to negotiate with traders. Because I used to get calls that some people will call me and be saying, we want you to manage and to come and audit this account for us. I'll say, why? They say someone is trading the money he spent or absconded with our money. I'll just laugh. Meanwhile, what happened is that the guy has lost the money in the market.
Okay.
So these are some of the things that happens in this market that a lot of people don't tell the masses or some people, and then you see some will be thinking that the business is not legit. It is legit. It is something that you can do anywhere from the world, from all over the world. Go to America, just make sure you have your PC and your internet connection that you can trade. Go to anywhere in the world, as long as there is internet connection, you can make money. But all these things that I'm telling you are things that you need to take note of before you can go into the forex market. So that is what I have to share with our audience today. Then we can continue from here next week.
Thank you so much, Chaplain.
You're welcome. So next week I'll be sharing with them how they can set up live account for those that want to do live account.
Okay.
And how to know genuine or good brokers, because there are a lot of brokers that are that's another problem that we have in this industry. a lot of traders are out there and they are just out there to scam people. So some of them, yes, there are many in Nigeria now, and it is funny that our government are not doing anything to regulate that industry. There should be a regulation for forex brokers because they are just tripping into Nigeria. In fact, Allen is their Broad Street now, is their main home now. On the left and the right side on Harlem, you see them here and there. And some of them, they just go to CAC register and tell you that they go to EFCC. What is EFCC? Even our NGO, our non-ministry, we registered it with EFCC when we wanted to open the bank account. What is EFCC? Is it not to just go there and do scum and tell you, they will ask you for information, what do you want to be doing, what do you want to, how to, do you want to be getting money, and they will just approve you. What is the FCC? What does the FCC has to do in that? So they should be regulated by the federal government or central bank or Security Exchange Commission. So that if anything, because a lot of them can just come in, mop up fund and abscond with people's money. In fact, a lot of people, so many people are losing their money to brokers platform. And you know, this is how it works. There is what we call International Bank of International Bank of Settlement. International Bank of Settlement. That's IBS, International Bank of Settlement. Now, you know, we have central banks. There is Central Bank of Nigeria. Every country has its own central banks. Central bank.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Now there is an international bank, International Settlement Bank of Settlement, where all the central banks connect with.
Okay.
Now that International Bank of Settlement is the one in charge of global financial trading, as in they are the one that regulates or monitor the global trading fund. Because every broker must have an account with the country that you register with. And some of them, they don't have accounts here because they do it as, okay, our head office is in America, is in US, is in Britain, is in Cyprus. And we are just opening a branch office in Nigeria. So they have no equity, nothing. They have no stake in Nigeria. They just come, operate, because all the money you are sending is not in our economy. They are transferring it to their head office.
Okay.
Yeah, that is how it works. And you see, there is one trick that is behind it, which is one of the reasons why I have not, because a lot of people just come, Oga, why don't you bring brokers to Nigeria? I just laugh because we know the game. I just told them that if you are planning to enter heaven, just leave brokerage, be doing your trading and other things. Because some of them, yes, do you know what they do? They go to tax haven country, that's tax-free country, and open offshore account. Offshore means, you know, some of these politicians, that's what they do. They go, they open offshore account, put millions of dollars in that account, is going to be tax-free. So that country will be using the money.
Okay.
So they now open company in that country, open offshore account. The offshore account is not taxed. So you can now be putting, you get the account. So if you now say you are doing this business, put money there. Since it's a foreign account, people will be putting money.
Okay.
So, and you can decide to close the account and get your money anytime. Nobody will hold you because you are like an investor in that country. That's what most of these brokers do. They go to, like Cyprus now. Cyprus is a tax haven country where they go and register and do all those things and no tax. But because money is coming and the economy is using that money to develop their own economy, so they will now be telling you that you are trading with your money. Some you are trading with their software. They have software. They have things that they do at the back end. So I just pray our government will wake up and rescue this industry from all these scammers. Yeah. So that's why a lot of them are doing training. They will tell you, come free training. They know that they will pitch their product to you, account opening to you, come and open account with us with $100. You can start with $200 because you will lose that money to them. Imagine if they stage training and 2,000 people attend. You see the way they do it now. They will go to
Yes.
Abuja, Port Harcourt, and gather people there.
You,
They know that at least if they get 30% of them to register at $100 or $200, they will lose that money to them. Imagine if they get like 300 people that open account, 300 people times $200. You know how much is it?
that's
That's
60,000.
$60,000.
But I want to ask, is Cyprus, is it the headquarters of forex trading? Because most of these big companies
No, it is not. Cyprus is not the headquarters. There's nothing like the headquarters of trading. What happened is that Cyprus gave them room to operate.
Okay.
What happened before Cyprus opened up, it used to be US, UK, and Switzerland.
Okay.
But at a point, there was a restructure in Switzerland and the US that they asked them to upgrade their financial base. And if you don't have up to that base, that financial base that they're asking for, they ask capital base, they ask you to shut down. So a lot of them shut down. Yeah, a lot of them shut down and moved to Cyprus because Cyprus is not asking for such capital base. Okay. Yes, and it is tax free. Then what America did was, because leverage at a point, some of those brokers were using leverage to scam their clients. So they will say they can give you 1 to 200, 1 to 500, 1 to 1,000. And that is over leverage. Over leverage also has its own negative impact on the traders or on your account. Now, so what U.S. economy, your U.S. government now did, they now slashed that, came out with a law that there's nothing like 1 to 100. The maximum you can give in U.S. is 1 to 50 leverage.
Okay.
So a lot of those brokers now pull out from US and went to Cyprus, and some of them used to go to British Virgin Island. Some of them go to some of these tax haven country in Australia, in New Zealand. Almost all those tax haven country, they go there. So that was what happened. So if you want to find out now, just call any of the brokers in Nigeria or outside America and tell them that you want to open an account, but you are a US resident. They will tell you that we don't accept clients from US. A lot of people don't know this thing I'm telling you. So they will tell you, no, we don't accept. But there's a corner way to that. They used to do that too. My brother, there are a lot of things. But it's a good business if you know all these things I'm telling you. Me, I learned all these things from experience. If you don't know them, they will scam you.
You just when you leave one of them, you are still going to enter another person.
Another one. They are all the same thing. They have association.
And they know deep down that what they are doing is to rip people off of their money.
You know how much they are making? They are making money. Even on their commission alone on a monthly basis, there was a time I know a broker in Nigeria that is making $1 million.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're making money. That's why I just hope our government will wake up. If they are collecting tax on those money alone, you know how much they will be making. But a lot of them, they are not seeing it.
Why is it tax free?
You mean in Nigeria?
Yeah, I think yes. Why is forex tax free?
No, it's not. You see, why it's tax free is because it is online.
Okay.
It's an online trading thing. So all those accounts that you open it, they will just facilitate it here for you. But you are not putting the money here. It's going to directly to their head office bank account.
So, okay. I understand that. I know that.
So immediately you are doing it here. You know, once and for those that have accounts here, once they open their account, as in those that have brokerage firms there. Once they open the company, you know they have company account. So all the money that you are putting there is going to their own account, and they can wire it to their foreign account at any time. So,
Wow,
so
that is a big challenge.
that's it.
But so,
So if you don't understand
people,
all these things, if you don't
yeah,
understand all these things, you think so
but what happens is
that's
this, anyone that fall that is their that fall their victim will continue to believe that the forex trading is a scam.
yeah, that is not a
Yeah.
scam.
And
But if you don't know these things, you will think that is a scam. It is not. It took me time to know or to understand all these things.
okay,
So that is just it. That's just it.
okay, thank you so much.
Can you
Okay,
just can you mute me? I need to quickly pick a call. Okay, don't
okay.
worry. Let's go. I'll call you. Hello, Baba.
He's coming back, so let's please let's be patient with him. He's answering a call, and I think that call is very very important. So once it's done, and we will continue, we are about to wrap everything up. So next week we are going to conclude the class on A to Z of forex trading. So if you have not been part of this class, I want to advise you that don't miss the last class, because it's going to be the last and the final leg. And with these three classes, you can start your forex trading. You have every information that you need to start. You have everything. So the only thing that you need is that next week we are going to finalize on how you can create your live money, then how to know real and genuine brokers that you can work with, and other things too. So that is what we are going to be doing, and we, if possible, we are going to do live demonstration of how this thing works. So forex trading is a real business, and it's not a business that. Okay, are you true, sir?
Yes, I'm true.
Okay, thank you so much, Ayaw. So let's, okay, like as I was saying, so next week we are going to have the last class on this topic. So I don't want you to miss it. And I want you also to share the video with anyone that you know they will need it, because this is an information that we should not keep to yourself alone. Share it with people. And if you want to also learn more about forex trading, the only person that I can recommend for you now is Mr. Taiwo Balogun. I hardly recommend anybody online, but for me to have recommend him, you should know that he's a go-to. He is a go-to when it comes to forex trading. Okay, so I
Okay.
recommend him for you. If you want him to mentor you, please hook him up. Taiwo Balogun on Facebook. You go on LinkedIn. Taiwo
On
Balogun.
my website, taibobalogun.com, or Taiwo Balogun Impact on Facebook, or
Okay,
my
I think let me
YouTube.
just
My YouTube is
call your email address.
okay. Email address is Taiwo Balogun online at Gmail, or Taiwo Balogun
Okay,
FX at Gmail.
Taiwo Balogun online at FX at
No,
Gmail.
Taiwo Balogun FX at Gmail.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'm trying to bring it up now. Bring that up. Okay,
All right.
so that is it now. So that is his email address. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
So that is his email address. You can send him a message, and from there you start your forex trading class. So on that note, this is where we are going to wrap it up this week. And Mr. Taiwo Balogun, thank you so much for this good work that you have been doing for us and Africa at large.
You're
We
welcome.
appreciate your time and everything, knowledge that you have shared with us. So thank you so much, sir. And Crossroad Africa, let's
You're
appreciate
welcome.
Mr. Taiwo Balogun for this knowledge that he has been sharing with us since last week. And like I said, next week we are going to wrap it up, everything up on forex trading. So be around, be on ground so that we can do it together. And I can see that some of us we are online, but we are not answering questions. And at the end, we will now be doing side chatting. And I don't believe in that. I'm not the facilitator. He's on ground now. You are not asking him any question, and you now be sending me a message. Please, you have a question, drop them and let him treat it once and for all. Don't be shy. And don't see yourself as too big that you don't want to ask on platform so that people will not know that you are here. No. So we have questions, bring it up and let's treat once and for all so that others too will benefit from it rather than you alone. So Mr. Taiwo Balogun, thank you so much and let's call it
You're
a day.
welcome.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much and
Yeah.
Crop Shoulder Africa till
Hello.
next time.
Good evening.